Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Joey here, and today we're gonna play Jurassic World Evolution 2. And we're gonna build a Metriacanthosaurus exhibit. So I made one for TikTok, and obviously I'm gonna make one for you guys for the YouTube. And I'm gonna do exactly how I built this exhibit. So we're just gonna start next door, and maybe we're gonna connect everything throughout. So first thing I'll do is, well, I already did raise up the terrain, but that's what I do first. I raise up the terrain. Maybe just we'll raise up a little bit up here. Just a little bit of hill. Right about so. And this will be our attraction, which is gonna be the hotel. So we're gonna go to guess. I'm gonna go to the Mediterranean one right here. And we're just gonna pick this. And I believe this is the viewing area. So hold on, let me check that out. Show view. Okay, good. You can see the dinosaurs from there. So let's grab another one too. We'll grab two of them. Yeah, right there. That's the view. So show view. There, you see your dinosaurs. So yeah, the hotel is a good option if you're bored with the other attractions in the game. So I stick with the hotels, or the viewing dome is also a good one. The viewing dome, viewing log, and the hotels are like my favorite. We'll just add a restaurant. I'm not a restaurant, a restroom, right about there. And we'll just connect the path. Bing. There you go. Why is it making that noise? Did you hear that? It's like that it's building. That's the building sound effects when they're constructing it. Weird. Anyways, now we'll find out the layout for the habitat. So we're gonna flatten this area. And like I said, we're gonna connect all the first exhibit that I built to here. So yeah, I feel like this is way too small for 5 Metriacanthosaurus, so we're gonna expand that a little bit. All right, now let's go ahead and do some fence work here. We're gonna start from here, and we're gonna cut into small little pieces, and this will be important later on. Well, I'm gonna show you. And then we're gonna curve that. So cut it there. Cut it there. Cut it there. Cut it there. Why is it still making that construction noise? It's weird. There's no building anything. What the? Anyways, we'll go back to fencing, and there's this one tab right here in the bottom. It said replace. So we're gonna replace on, and we're gonna go to. Wait a minute. No, am I in a Jurassic Park? No, let's go to all. Go to all on this one, and then go to. Well, honestly, you can pick whatever fencing you want, but as you can see right here, it replaced the one that you wanted to have. So is the length of the fence is very important on here. You see that? So we're gonna do the invisible fence, and we're gonna have the middle one here. We could right here, that would be a good spot, and then another spot right about here, and I guess that spot right there as well. With that, you could decorate things around it. Heck, you could even delete it. Let's delete it. We don't even need the invisible fence, just because the invisible fence also have this hitbox that would, like, honestly, that would just like ruin your creativity, honestly. So we don't need that. We don't need the invisible fence. And here's the thing. Right here, we could barricade with whatever item that you want. So we'll go to decorations. We'll go to facility, and we'll go to the wall section here, and we could barricade it. I don't know why it says invisible fence. I deleted the invisible fence. Are they tripping? What invisible fence? The game trips around too much. Like I could hear construction working going on. Okay, it doesn't matter. We'll just... It was blue earlier. There you go. And then right in the edges here, these small gaps, we could go to the... Hold up. Let me look for it. Because I'm still confused which is going to what. It's not really organized. Where is it? Those planters. Oh, it's right here. We could use these. The planters. Boom. Another one right there. Boom. There you go. Look at that. It's like a little viewing area right here. So you can see the Metriacanthosaurus walking by. That's pretty cool. We could do stuff right here too. So we could... So you could make things like that. So you have 3 different options you could play around with. And right about here, we could like... And then be more creative in a way. Could add benches. Just be careful. Make sure there's no dinosaurs behind you, or else you're gonna get snatched. You can use banners. You can use banners as a barricade. See? Let's take out the poles. The poles kind of look a little bit awkward. We could use these banners. Let me see if I could. If I could extend the path a little bit less, it would work. Okay, right about there. Boom. Oh, you know what? I want to do that. I want to do that. So we got right there, right? And we'll just bring back our concrete fence again. Place that off. Go back to the concrete fence, and we'll just have right about there. Boom. There you go. And then go to the wall set. You could use whatever planters, wall sections. We'll just like connect the wall right here. Another one right there. Boom. Another one. Make sure it's... You have to be very precise on these, because small little gaps, they could easily squeeze in. So yeah, very careful on these small gaps. Then you could add like palm trees or whatever. It's whatever. You can use whatever you want. That's what I love about this game. Is like it's very limited in items, and hitbox can be annoying sometimes. But if you could find a way to make it work, you have like so much freedom. In a sense, look at this. Look at that. And then, I know I'm taking so much time into this, but I'm just showing y'all how many, like, so many options you can play around. Actually, let's build something here. Right about here, right? So we could go into path work. Let me smooth. Let me flatten it a little bit more. Let me flatten it a little bit more. Okay, we could have a path right here. Curve this a little bit. That's good enough. Let's just flat this area so it could be even. Nice. And then we'll change the path work. Let's have this luxury path. Boom. Connect that. Boom. And all right, we can play around with whatever we have here. Let's have these bench. These are not one of my favorites, but I think in this area it makes a lot of sense. So we're gonna add some benches here. I'm not gonna try to make it as perfectly straight. So if you guys have a problem with it, I do apologize, but I'm just showing an example how you could make your own little, I don't know what you call it. seating areas. So boom, boom. Oh, see, I already made it crooked. Wow. Don't worry, we could just rotate that. Boom, boom. There you go. And then you have like a somewhat of a theater going on here. Go watch the Metriacanthosaurus doing Metriacanthosaurus things. I need something in the middle here. Let's have a sign, right? They don't have a Metriacanthosaurus sign, but they have a carnivore sign. So that sign. Oh, you know what? Let's be more creative. Let's bring in Mr. DNA. Now, where is Mr. DNA? Here it is. And Mr. DNA could be like a little tour guide person, an instructor person, or whatever. Then Mr. DNA can explain the people here about the Metriacanthosaurus. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, and then you could use like the wall sections to like enclose this, so it could be like an indoor theater or whatever. Maybe we could have it like a door right here. Boom. Um, I should have I should have closed this like pretty good, like right here. Let's move this. It's just that the hitbox, it's very big. Like another way, like a one is to enter and one to exit, whatever. Whatever. But there you go. Like a little indoor area, and this is, could be like a theater. We don't have a roof or whatever, so it is what it is. But but that's how you could like be more creative in your parks, is to create something like that. Despite this one doesn't have any benefits, obviously. Like the guests cannot sit down in these benches, but in a way, it makes your park unique, right? Okay, I think it's secured enough. We'll just delete this fence right here, and then we could just have the Metriacanthosaurus can like roam here. Let me just hide this area. Here you go. Let's have a little bit of opening space right here. And then there's another area here for them to roam. Oh, look. They're moving. They're moving. They're moving. They're gonna explore to the other side. Let me you know what? Let's just expand the river or not. I guess not. We can't. Okay, never mind. I was gonna expand it all the way here. We'll do that. We'll find a way. First, let's go ahead and paint this area. Ooh, I didn't enclose this. My bad. Not done. I'm not done now. Are they moving? They're getting there. Let's try to secure this as fast as I can. Before the Metriacanthosaurus is gonna dash for it. Okay, there you go. Oh, look at them. They're already expanding their territory. So let's just kind of copy what we have here. So we're gonna add sand. And here's a good thing that we could like test if my barricade that I built here is secure enough for them to not escape. So we'll test that out. All right. We could add their food source. We'll add it right here. I mean, this makes a lot of sense to add it right in the theater area. So we're gonna add food right there. We're gonna add water. So we'll start from this area. Hmm, that's funny. Okay, we could add water. There's some areas where I can't add water. Oh, I can't. But anyways, I did manage somehow. I don't know if it's because of the dinosaurs. Is that possible? I don't think it is, because I add water like right in front of the dinosaurs before, and it never bothers the dinosaurs when I'm adding water. So I don't know what's going on there. So we could just like rock this area, and we'll just like pile a lot of rocks here and there Same goes from here. We'll just pile a lot of rocks. All right, so I'm just gonna keep adding rocks in this area. I don't want I don't want the Metriacanthosaurus to like go up here. So what I'm gonna do right now is like I'm gonna stop rotation and I'm gonna try to find the flattest surface of this rock, and I'm just gonna keep spanning it. I feel like it's way too big for only 5. Let me just add more Metriacanthosaurus. But I'm gonna pick the different color. So this is the default color that I was using for those 5. I really like the Syllabarda. I really like their color, but we're gonna change. We're gonna change it to a little turquoise. Let's see what type of color they're gonna have. And this one could be the green one. Let's see that one. All right, so we have a bunch of Metriacanthosaurus coming, and we'll go to decorations. And we're just gonna add some palm trees. And then of course, you already know. We're gonna add these beautiful babies. Medium trees number 3. Didn't really realize these are actually trees, but when you think about the perspective of the guest, yeah, these are trees. I thought they were bushes the whole entire time, but... And then we're gonna get a Mediterranean. These are my favorite trees. I don't know, I just love it. And we're just gonna pop some here. Pop one there. And then we're gonna pop another one right here. And then quite a few. Right. We need variety of trees. Different shapes and sizes. Alright, and then we're just gonna shrub where the trees are at. That's all that's to it. There you go. So we're gonna, oh, let me just grab that, and we're gonna send these guys, boom. Okay, now we're going to do something similar like this, and it's to decorate things around your exhibit. And I felt like this is something that not a lot of a lot of the players, they kind of like neglect, is decorating things around the exhibit. So we're gonna play around here, and I'm gonna do exactly the same thing here as well. So we're gonna go to foliage, and what is it? The autumn, right? The temperate here. We'll use these instead of planters. We'll just use these instead. So which one did I have? Yeah, so we're gonna have this, the temperate small tree, and the bushy tree. And all I do is just span it. Now maybe we could go a little bit creative here. We'll go into like these planters and right in the edge. If it's not like too narrow, we could add like little planters right here, right in the middle, like a sandwiched between these foliage. So we're gonna decorate it. Also, if you press triangle, if you're playing on PlayStation, triangle, it leads you into the demolish, but do not demolish the foliage. If you need room, just move them. So if you don't know, I'm pretty sure you guys know, I don't want to insult anybody's intelligence, but just a little, like, just in case type of thing. If you guys don't know, yeah, just press triangle, and for the Xbox, I think press Y. As for the PC players, I don't know. I don't know what type of keyboard. But there you go, and then you could just continue. We'll just continue, just finishing off right here. You could do whatever though. You could do whatever planters, or you could use rocks, whatever you feel like it. And again, it's decorating things, around your enclosure. That's fun too. That's fun too. So we got that. So you could do that if you want. Um, Let me just paint this a little bit. So you could do something like this, or you could do whatever. Now we're gonna do like an entrance for the enclosure, and I like doing this as well. So we'll go here, we'll flatten this terrain. Now obviously we don't have a lot of, signs or anything like that in this game. So we have to improvise in some things. Oops, we have water. So we'll. So yeah, like we have to improvise in some things, but that doesn't mean that you have to stop playing the game. You just gotta be more creative. So right here, it could be the entrance into the Metriacanthosaurus. Let me bring out the other one, and then we'll see the colors in a bit. So right here, what I do is I'll like sand this area up, and we could put in a T-Rex, since the T-Rex is the only, right? We don't have a Metriacanthosaurus statue. So we'll go down here, we'll get a T-Rex. Let's just say that this is a Metriacanthosaurus. We'll just place them, look like they're fighting or something. And then we'll just go to like rocks, or you can use trees, you can do whatever. We'll have it like rotate here. We don't need to rotate. We're just gonna randomly just like add rocks. And you could just like pretend that these dinosaurs are like fighting or whatever. Boom. And then we'll go back to decorations. And then you could just choose whatever you want to decorate, you know what I mean? We'll make it different. We'll use these planters instead. And then again, you could add benches right here for them to sit down, right? So we have like right here. So there you go. And then let me just move this a little bit. Make them like look at each other like they're fighting. Boom. And then again, we don't have a lot of signs. We don't have any of that in the game. You can't even create your own signs. So we're gonna use some stuff right here. No, because I already used that for the right here. Jurassic, actually, it's actually right here. That's perfect. Right here. This is like a gateway. Of course, it's the arch, but like a gateway into the Metriacanthosaurus. And then when you go up here, boom, you got yourself an entrance into the Metriacanthosaurus habitat. So we'll just add benches right here. Boom, boom. And we need signs, right? So we'll use this sign. We'll switch it up a bit, and this sign is again, Metriacanthosaurus, whatever, right? And there you go. there you go. That's how I built a Metriacanthosaurus exhibit. So let's go ahead and look at the colors real quick. This is a bland one. What are you? This is a bland. Oh, that's one of the new ones. So this is this color. So let me go to the light. If you like this color, I really like the skin pattern. I like black. It makes the dinosaur look so cool. Okay, where? So yeah, that's the one, and that's the bland one. Where's the green one? Right, I have a green one. Oh, but I love this color. Wait a minute, what's this one again? Okay, this is Papurana. So I guess this is the turquoise, I believe. And then that's a bland one. We don't. And oh, this is my favorite. Look at that color. Look at the texture. This is a very beautiful dinosaur, by the way. Like it's so like it's somewhat accurate in its design. Very underrated. Nobody ever talks about Metriacanthosaurus. I had another color, right? Here it is. Look at this one. So there it is. That's the color. Don't be on the shade, please. I really want to see you in the sun. Very cool color scheme. Ah, there, look at that. What? Stop going up. I want to see it. So there you go. So those are the skin patterns if you guys want to know, if you want the skin pattern, by the way. Okay, so sorry about that cut, but I built a restaurant here because why not? Also, I forgot to mention is that the classic wall sections here, you could use this as a barricade as well. I tried to do a little example here, but it didn't work out because this one also has an annoying hitbox, as you can see. You have to do a little trial and error, rinse and repeat type of thing. So I do prefer this defense, but you could use whatever you want. Anyways, I think this is it for this video. So that's how I built a Metriacanthosaurus exhibit. And if you find any inspiration about this, by all means, implement into your gameplay. If you learn anything, yeah. But you guys could give me any suggestions, any tips and tricks, anything. Leave it down in the comment because I also want to improve as a player as well. So yeah, so there's that. And if you like this video, please do give it a like. If not, that's fine. But I think that is it for this video. And yeah, I do appreciate you guys for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next Jurassic World.